71 years ago today, on June 18th, 1953, Martin Luther King Jr. married Coretta Scott. I have to tell you the two parts of their love story that I absolutely love because, of course, this is I'll Tell You What. Now, the first is that Coretta refused to keep the traditional vows. She requested that the part about obeying and submission be removed because it made her feel, quote, too much like an indentured servant. I love hearing about progressive women, especially in times we commonly associate with very conservative and traditional mindsets. But the second thing I loved actually goes back to when they started dating. The first time they were on the phone, Martin told Coretta, quote, every Napoleon has his Waterloo. I'm like Napoleon. I'm at my Waterloo and I'm on my knees, insinuating his desire to find a good woman to marry and being very underwhelmed with the dating pool prior to meeting Coretta. If y'all didn't know, Martin was kind of a player, so for him to really just want to be able to settle down meant that maybe the women weren't giving what he wanted them to give. Sort of. So while that phrase didn't do much for Coretta at the time, of course, a few days later, they went on their first date, and ultimately that led to June 18th, 1953, the day they got married. But June 18th has another very important meaning as well, because it was actually the day Napoleon Bonaparte and France were defeated at the Battle of Waterloo. Did you know this? I love it when history ties itself together like that. If you want to know more about the love story of Martin and Coretta, you can watch the full I'll Tell You What episode on the Tube of You or listen wherever you get your podcasts.